I will say, rest in peace, Johnny Gaudreau. Like that.
Dude, you see the Instagram post his wife made? That I'm pretty stoked for the most part. That got me in the feels and feeling a little bit. Oh my god, that touched me.
Yeah,
The Grinch's heart grew 10
just
sizes.
swiping through the photos was just devastating. Like, I mean, I woke up that morning and like Johnny Gaudreau is one of my like, because he's a small guy, so like I used to watch all his highlights before games and stuff. It's just so devastating to wake up to see that like drunk driver and his brother. Like, it's horrible.
When are they going to come out with all the technology they got nowadays? When are they going to have a breathalyzer to start your car? I mean, at some point, now I'm not a drinker, but at one point, I mean, I can't now, my new car, shout out to Mount Kisco Chevrolet. They didn't give it to me, but shout out to them anyway. Dude, I can't go into drive until my seatbelt is on. You know what I mean? Like in the old days, it would just beep, 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 beep. You got to shut it up. But now I can't shift gears unless my seatbelt is on. At what point do they make, you got to take a friggin' breathalyzer test after like a certain hour? You know what I mean? It's crazy that this stuff is still going on. And, you got innocent guys losing, me, when I had my son, it's so crazy how life changes in so many ways. But I will say I definitely softened a lot when my son was born. And it's like, I can't imagine getting that call. Like, I could not imagine someone calling me and I don't know.
I think what's even worse is they were both there for their sister's wedding, which that I was like, I can't even, like, you can't, obviously they canceled it, but like, it's supposed to be the happiest day of your life, and it's turned around like that. Like,
well, it's horrible, man. It's like, there's nothing to even say. It's just like, what do you even say to that? I can't imagine losing a child. I can't imagine being a sister. Like you said, probably girls been thinking about their wedding their whole lives, and then it's just, you ruin so many lives over what, a couple of drinks or what. It's crazy, man. World's nuts.
You see the court video, the Zoom video of that guy?
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, 5 or 6 beers, whatever he had. I mean, good for him staying at the scene of the crime, not being a total degenerate and leaving. But then, you're going to be here till Thursday. Well, really? Like, dude, you just killed 2 people. Like, and also the fact that they're only going to offer him 10 years per. It's like, dude, you just killed 2 men. You ruined 2 families forever. There's an unborn daughter going to be coming into this world soon. And you just wrecked that. Like, she'll never get to know her dad. You should spend the rest of your life in jail.
The justice system is very strange. It's very. I could go on a tangent about it. It's just a very odd what they decide to punish and how. Like you say, you look at certain things with guys or girls. I mean, I've been around a lot of people that went away, and what years people were getting for like, listen. If you do something wrong, you got to pay the price. If you get caught, it is what it is. But some of the years guys were getting, and then like you said, like a guy's gonna probably. I mean, the reality is, that's a state penalty. I mean, whatever he gets, he's gonna do half. You know what I mean? So it's like you said, you just ruined countless lives, and he'll probably get out in 10 to 15 years. You know what I mean? He'll still have a back end of his life. You know what I mean? But he'll live with that forever, no matter what he looked like on that Zoom call or whatever. That'll haunt him. That'll haunt him for life. You know what I mean? Like he's going to be feeling that forever. I mean, he's not going to get away from that. It's horrible.
I wonder if somebody that selfish does though. I know we like to think that like if we were to do that, we'd live with that for the rest of our lives and feel awful. But somebody that did that, and just based off his body language, his only concern is I got to be here till Thursday. You just ruined their lives forever.
Generations, too.
Yeah. And I mean, 2 girls that are, I guess, soon to be 3 that will never get to know their father. That's really heartbreaking. And again, like I said, the Instagram post his wife made, like, I was so lucky to be yours. You're the apple of my eye. I'll never, like, oh, that got me right in the feels. We promised, getting a little softer talking about this, but when she was like, we promised to make you proud. I can't wait to see you someday. Oh man, that got me right. That got me in the feels.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like. Life doesn't make sense sometimes. I mean, I know of a young girl, I think she's 14, 15 years old, has cancer. And I mean, the sweetest girl, never has done anything wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like she's really close with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is big in her church, and she teaches the young girls and stuff. And I mean, I haven't stopped thinking about that girl since my mother-in-law told me. It's not fair. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's really not, it's not fair. So, that's why you just take every day and true. And it's so cliche, but you take every day like it's last and try to do the right things, and that's all you can do, man. Crazy.
My chick was telling me the other day, like, you and I, maybe we get like 70 to 80 summers-ish, but you think about, like, she has a pet corgi, and he only gets like 10 to 12 summers, and it just puts in perspective. You got to make every moment count, kind of like Jack said in Titanic, making it count. I got fresh breath of air in my lungs and an opportunity ahead.
You know what's really sick? This shows how sick I am, and I have too much time on my hands sometimes. I turned 38 last week.
Happy belated.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a great number, 38. That's gonna be my hockey number, dude. So I put into perspective. This shows you how much time I have on my hand. I looked up what the average lifespan of like a male is, and then what I did is I did some math to see, like, if you look at your life as like your phone percentage, like what your battery's at. All right, I divided 38 by, I think it was like 70 something or something like that, like average lifespan. Dude, I'm on like 40 something % left on my phone, dude, and I was freaking out about it. You know,
You gotta
when
find a charger
dude,
quick.
charger quick. You know, like when you hit 70%, you're like, oh you know what I mean? Like, dude, when you did the math like that, I looked at it like I was like, man, that's a sick way of looking at things. You know what I mean? But it's true. Any way you gotta look to, like, you know, cherish every day, man, is crazy.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. We do a new podcast every single Sunday during the season called Sling the Biscuit. It is a non-mainstream hockey podcast, so we talk about
music,
pop culture,
politics, a little bit.
Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you soon.